What's up, everybody? It's you, buddy. It's you, pal. Mr. Nice Guy. Welcome back. College football 26. There's no big thing here. You see, Alabama, Florida Atlantic. Come on, guy. What is this? Okay, yeah, no, nothing special here. I'm just enjoying an afternoon, playing a little college football. Thought you could join me. It is a little interesting here in 2040, way into the future. But Florida Atlantic, I scheduled them, as you do. You set your custom schedule in the off season. And I had Florida Atlantic on there. I thought to change it, tried to find somebody a little more enticing, and I was like, I can't really find anybody. It's late in the season. Everyone else is into their conference play, so we just kind of stuck with Florida Atlantic. I'm like, all right, cool. Nice little game there to end the season. It's the game right before we take on Auburn. First time I've got to play Auburn in the regular season for a while as Alabama. We faced them in the conference championship game. We faced them in the college football playoff, as you've seen. If you haven't, go back, watch those videos. Pretty interesting. Not really all that exciting. We smoke them. But we get here to week 12, and look at that. Florida Atlantic is actually ranked in the top 25. They are undefeated in their conference, 8-2. And after today, they're still going to be undefeated in their conference, but they're going to be 8-3. Let's get into it. We've got a pretty good team. Season's going okay. We did have a point where I'm going to start out playing offense. We did have a point where our punter was injured. That is extremely rare. For my rosters, I don't run backup punters and backup kickers. I usually stick with 1 and 1. So our kicker had to take over punting. And in the past, in some past versions of Madden, some past versions of NCAA in the back in the day, you could put punters and kickers at those positions and it didn't matter. And then somebody goes, wait a minute. The kicking motion for a kicker and the kicking motion for a punter are completely different. They're just not people that hit footballs with their feet. And so they added into the game, if you put a kicker at punter, he's not going to do as well as he does as a kicker, and vice versa. So for about 4 weeks, we had our kicker in place of our punter, which basically I told myself, we can't punt unless we're across the 50-yard line, because we could try to punt before then, but it's going to go about 25 yards. So those were some interesting weeks. But our punter is healthy. Our kicker is healthy. We've got a pretty solid team. We have a quarterback that's on the short list. Well, I'd say the short list. He's in the top 5 for the Heisman at the moment. I didn't check before we started this game. We'll look at it. This young man right here, I just threw the ball to. He was also on the list for Heisman. He's on the list for some other awards, but as far as the last time I checked, he hasn't come back on that list. Our quarterback, Denson, has remained on the list. Hawker, he is an Alabama original. He's an original, which is interesting to say. I actually recruited him. He's a junior, I believe. And he has been with us the whole time. He's not a transfer. He hasn't left us for playing time. And when we recruited him, he was a 5-star. I believe he is either a physical route runner or he is a route artist. As you can see, he's a little undersized. He's very much a Jalen Waddle. We helped him improve his speed during the offseason. And he's played very well. We've had him as the starter this year. Very, very rare, at least what I've found in this game. It's extremely rare to have a player that sticks with you out of high school all the way through. Get that tight end. We also have 2 very good tight ends on this team. And believe me, they're blocking tight ends. But we've helped them improve their speed and their route running, and they're doing exceptionally well as pass catchers. Whoop. That young man, that's Basket, sorry. Our other wide receiver on the other side of our little friend there, Mr. Hawker, he has had some issues with some drops. Now, I have applied a skill which helps improve his just standard catches. So hopefully we'll see a reduction in drops. Let's see, where is he? There he is, Cashman. Cashman's had a bad habit of dropping the ball. So hopefully Hawker's open. Whoop, Touchdown. We could have hit our tight end there, too. Our tight end is actually on the short list to win the award for the best tight end. I can't remember the name of that award right now, which is really bad because the style of play that I have, my tight ends are usually on that list. Oh, goodness. You guys see it? You see it? I saw it. Did you see what I saw? Press coverage, safeties playing tight in the backfield. You get press coverage like that, those corners are lined up and they're looking at the wide receiver. That is man coverage most of the time. Tight coverage, press coverage, safeties playing towards the end part of the field. They're playing towards the hashes. They're inside the hashes. Run those streaks if you've got guys, who have the speed. Now, we're playing against Florida Atlantic. Our wide receivers should be able to outrun them. Be ready if they don't. Have your check down throw. Know who you're going to go to if your guy doesn't get open, if he doesn't get that burst of speed, and you see him, just as we saw in that play, flying down the field. But that worked out. Ooh. Florida Atlantic, okay, pretty good run defense. Kelvin Ricks, we have had some phenomenal running backs. Last season, we had a Heisman Trophy winner. Rushed for, number 7, man, he's small. He's small, but he throws some blocks. All 5'10" of him. Less than 200 pounds. He will throw a block on that outside. Touchdown, Kelvin Ricks. He's had a good season. Not as good as what the running back we had last year. But, man, number 7, Hawker on the outside. Let's see if we can see this. Look at it. Oh, yeah, we're going to see it. Look at this. Look at the little man throwing that block. Just holding that guy. Opening up the outside for Ricks. Down the field. Touchdown, Alabama. That was an interesting sound. I don't know if you guys could hear that. Hopefully you heard it, and it's the system, not my headphones. All right, so let's take a look. What do we have here? We've got press coverage. Head down, looking at the wide receivers. We got one safety playing in the hash, one safety playing out of the hash. I know a play that's available in this formation. Scissors. I'm going to send Hawker on a streak, and here we go. Safety goes out wide. Tight end's going to be open. That's all you have to watch. If you've got man coverage, you got the safety on that side. You watch that safety. If he crashes down and goes to help with the coverage on that wide receiver, your tight end that's on that side that's running that route towards the sideline, he's going to be open. See, they were just talking about our man. They were just talking about our quarterback in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy. What's going to be very interesting, if our quarterback, if we come to the end of the season, he wins the Heisman, the last 3 years coaching here, we will have gone wide receiver, running back, quarterback. 3 years, 3 Heisman winners. Oh, Ricks. I'm sorry, excuse me. Apparently, Ricks takes offense to what I'm saying. Shut up about the quarterback, man, and watch me work. Yes, sir. Oh, he did the kick. Up 27-0 start of the second quarter. We're going to get our backups in here. We do have a really nice redshirt freshman quarterback who's been very concerned about playing time. Whoop. That's the other thing about Dennison. He will take off and run. He is a dual threat quarterback. Transfer portal. Now, I'm getting a little bit of feedback here. Oh my God, that block there. Roll, Tide, roll. So you heard me talking about Hawker, our number 7, our teeny tiny little wide receiver, and I talked about how he was an Alabama original, that he had been here with us, and that he wasn't a transfer and things like that. So over the few seasons that I've been here as head coach of this team here, Coach Gerard Parker, we came from Troy. The problem we have had is so many players leaving. We get them in here and they leave. And when we get out of this, I'll show you. I have a player who is currently the starting. There he goes. There goes Hawker. Currently the starting quarterback for Ohio State, was actually recruited by me to Alabama. He liked championship contender. And then when the offseason came, suddenly it flipped to playing time and boom, he was gone. So it's extremely difficult in playing this to keep players. And I don't know if it's the later you get in a dynasty, if that's what it is, if it's a glitch in the system, in the software. But suddenly players will change their whole mindset of what they want. Some of them come here, they want to be a championship contender. And I'm like, that's perfect because we can do that here at Alabama. And then in the offseason, all of a sudden they go, I don't care about that anymore. I want playing time. Safety playing on the inside of the hash, man coverage, play action. And the safety stayed. Outside man is open, and he's in. Just have to read that safety. Does the safety stay? Does the safety go with the tight end? Does the safety go with the wide receiver? Your first read should be your wide receiver going on the streak. Read that safety. If he stays, look the wide receiver on the streak. If he's going on the streak, he's going to be open. I cut it back in just to get the first down. I don't really. 14 carries, 170 yards. I mean, I might just do the QB sneak just to give him the touchdown. I mean, he's our Heisman hopeful. We got to do everything we can to help him. There you go. Gets a rushing touchdown. Pad those stats, baby. After this game, he's only got 2 games left. And here's what we're going to do. We are up 49-0. We're going to see now. It will say mass sub the starters, but when you get into the actual game, the starters will be in. There won't be any backups in. All right, let's go to depth chart real quick. Hyde, there you go, Nathan Hyde. We're trying to do our best to keep him. Good throw power, good short mid. Like, he's great. 86 overall as a redshirt freshman. He really likes playing time. This is Denson. You know what? Actually, we'll wait on that. We're going to let Hyde get some starting, and then we may put in here Taylor Heimberg. It's a true freshman, and let him get a little playing time. We also have another freshman here. We might let him play some too. Okay, but you can see here, sophomore, he's a redshirt sophomore. He's eligible for the draft. He's probably going to leave. This guy right here, I don't know. He might leave. He might stay. Hyde, I'm trying to keep. He's somebody that I believe we did actually recruit, and so I'm hoping he'll stay. Grubbs, I like Grubbs being in there. He's a freshman. We'll keep Grubbs in there. And then wide receiver wise, we look pretty good. Okay. Everything looks good with me. I'm happy with that. Well, we don't want to do that. We're going to go coach suggestions. All right, backups are in for the second half. Hyde should get some considerable playing time, which should make him happy. Grubbs has got some speed. He's also got some strength. He's a really good runner. He's had a very good season so far. Hyde. Overthrown. Got a little happy feet there. That's okay. Had to hold on to it a little longer than I wanted to. Spears, our punter, so happy to have him back. We do have a living legend on our defense, last name Snelling, has set, what was really funny, he set the SEC record for career sacks, but apparently the Alabama record for career sacks was more, which is it's weird. The glitch there in the system. Whoop. Good run there by Grubbs. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh! All right. We will let Hyde play out the third quarter. Fourth quarter, we're going to start to rotate in some of our true freshmen. They have not played yet, so their red shirt is currently intact, and playing in this one game is not going to undo that. And Grubbs is in. Touchdown, baby. Boom, right to the tight end. We've got some good backup tight ends on the team. We have some really good starters, but the backups are pretty good as well. So really, really good depth. Nice run there by Grubbs. All right, so you see we've got double over the top of circle. Got one on square, but there's a safety up there as well, so we're going to go ahead and run the ball. It looked, you're like, hey, we've got man coverage, but you got a lot of help on that side. It would not have been conducive of a big play. Hyde overthrown. 2 for 5, 54 yards for Hyde. Hyde. And we're going to do this backspin. Oh, very good kick. All right. And we are in the fourth quarter. I am so sorry for Mr. Hyde. He got some playing time, but we are going to rotate some younger QBs in. So we've got Heimberg here, who is 81 overall, 83 speed, 6'4", 207. I like that size. Throw power, 94, 84, 84. Yep, that's who we're going. All right, so Mr. Heimberg making his debut here with Alabama. Number 2, rocking that Jalen Hurts number. I like it. And the big difference between Heimberg and Hyde, Heimberg has got the running ability. He is dual threat. He's got a little speed to him. He's got a little bit better size as well. It's 6'4". The question becomes, when will we let this true freshman throw the ball? Flip it. Great run there. If we get another series, we will swap out running backs.
For this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. It's a really nice run.
All right, tight end kind of cut in a little bit. Didn't give us a really good. All right, oh, baby. They're playing press on the outside. Safeties are shifted to the right. We got one right in the center. It looks zone. They're playing off of the wide receivers, so let's see. He gets a deep throw. But the corner was there. It's the safety. Safety played back. Good play there by the safety. It was man. It was kind of off man, so it kind of disguised a little bit as zone. Good throw there. Shows some good ability on the run. We'll take that. $20, $25. All right, inside the 30. We'll take that. You have to remember when we put the backups in, we did get another series here, so let's go ahead and switch. Let's put... we're not going to put Doyle in. I feel bad not putting him in, but the guy's got 84 speed. It's just terrible. We've got an elusive bruiser here. That's who we're putting in. Madden. Love that name. Madden is going in. Here's the thing. When you do your running backs, we'll put Doyle in for third down situations. Power back. We'll put Madden in. There we go. You do have to remember that with your running backs. There are really three different positions. There's the starter. There's your power back, and there's your third down back. So, handoff. Madden, we're at 22. Deuces. Mark Ingram. Most recent Mark Ingram. Johnny Musso wore 22. Madden, good size. I like he's built. He looks good. I mean, it might just be the game a little bit, but he looks built like Derrick Henry. Very tall, very big. 82 there, our fullback, was actually a tight end to start his career. He was pretty down on the depth chart. We put him in, we flipped the script a little bit, put him in at fullback, and then made the official move to position him to fullback. All right. True freshman quarterback still looking for his first completion. Oh, in the hands, but incomplete. Oh, my God. They are playing. They are doing it again. They're doing it again. You see it? Oh, they just dropped off the press coverage on that side, so we're going to leave 0 his original route. Another incomplete pass for the true freshman. Well, he already got his first complete. That's right. We did have a nice throw on the run to the sideline. So we're looking for his first big completion. Up the middle. Oh! Nice big play. First big play is a run. Madden breaks out on the outside. Nice run, young man. Very nice. If we get one more series, I will make some adjustments on the offensive line, let some of the younger guys get in. Overthrown. 718 yards of total offense here for Alabama. Strange throw. His first touchdown. I mean, it's against Florida Atlantic. I said we're just going to skip it up. Let him finish it out. Nice win. Even though they're a top 25 team, they're ranked 24th. Denson did not throw an incompletion. Wow. Himberg comes in, shows his running ability, gets his first touchdown of his collegiate career. I mean, I don't know between him and Hyde who has a higher development trait. We'll take a look at that. But 736 yards of offense, not, it's what you would expect. Touchdown by Hyde, only 33% completion, only 28% completion by Hemberg with a touchdown, 100% by Dennison, 9 total passes, 4 touchdowns. Rushing, Dennison got a rushing touchdown. Ricks 172, Grubbs 93-1. Receiving, looks like it got spread out pretty good, which we like to see that. Defensively, Snelling. He's pushing for the national career sacks record. With those 4 sacks, he's getting close. It's in the 60s. It's in the low 60s. He's getting close. He's probably going to get it with the way that the season is extended. We have one more game of the regular season. It's the game against Auburn, our most hated rival. Oh, that was a good game. 70-0, record breaking. We'll get through this and we'll take a look at a few different things before we head into our season finale. We get a signature there. Mike linebacker. 5-star right tackle. Love to see it. And we lose a left edge to Notre Dame. We were coming in late in that recruiting cycle, I believe. Nobody at risk of leaving, which means Hyde is happy with his playing time. What a game. What an Iron Bowl. Number 1 Alabama, number 7 Auburn. It has been top 25 after top 25 team all this season. Let's take a look at the conference standings. How did they look? Alabama, Auburn. We've got Tennessee, whom we beat, Georgia, and Texas A&M. All sitting there awaiting the winner of this game. It could be one of those situations where we beat Auburn and then we end up facing them the next week. Although it doesn't look that way. Auburn's 7-1, so they get one more game. 7-2, 7-2. Those are 9 games, 7-2. So Auburn loses. It comes down to who did they lose to. One of those teams could jump up ahead of them, and that's who we would face. If we lose, it's us and Auburn again. Let's take a look. What is it we were talking about? Number 1, let's take a look at the roster. So there we have Hyde. He is an impact development, no abilities. Beneath him, Hemberg, natural, which protects him from surrounding elements. Okay, both impact, dual threat, and pocket passer. Throw power is very similar, 93-94. And then we've got the young man, Caron, here below them, another dual threat who's also impact. Got this young man who is impact, but this is our starter. He is elite development, probably not going to be here at the end of the season. Let's go here. He does have 7 skill points now, which is phenomenal. Physicals-wise, we could improve his accuracy in the pocket for open receivers. We could improve his pressure resistance on the run. Could come here to ratings. We could improve his awareness. We could improve his agility, which is elusiveness, which is okay. Quickness, we could not. Health, we could not. So, I think we will improve the IQ, the awareness, the play action, and that pushes him to a 97 overall. I'm very happy with that. Doyle's got himself 5 points. That'll do. We went through here and we did some upgrades a little while ago. I'm just going to do an auto upgrade here. Just try to upgrade everyone across the board. We'll see how that goes. I want to check my depth chart real quick. That shouldn't have made any changes happen, but you never know. Actually, I can just see it right here from the QB screen. Hyde still the backup there, which works just as we want it to. The other thing we wanted to check, Heisman watch. How are we doing there? Dennison still. Tim Garnes above him. This is the quarterback. Here we go. This is the quarterback I told you guys about. Josh Audrick. Started at Alabama, one season here as a redshirt, one season, his freshman, the very first season in college, redshirted, and then took off to Ohio State for playing time. Pretty good season there at Ohio State. He had a good season last year, too. Took him another year to be the starter. He could have been the starter at Alabama. 4,000 yards, 47 touchdowns, 5 picks, 75% completion. Looking pretty good. Here's our boy, Percy Denson. 3,300 yards, 41 touchdowns, 71% completion, 516 yards. So what makes Tim Garnes so great? He's got less interceptions. I'll give him that. A little more passing yards. But we got more rushing yards. 126 attempts, 310. I've got 75 and 500. Come on. How many rushing touchdowns do we have? That's the other big question. So he played one season at Georgia Tech last year, backup role. Didn't do a whole lot. Looking pretty good here at Alabama. 9 rushing touchdowns. 9 rushing touchdowns. Severe injury there. 1,500 yards, 15 touchdowns, wide receiver here. All we can do is what we can do. We keep playing. We keep grinding it out. Let's go to recruiting real quick. There's not a whole lot for us to do. We have a very nice recruiting class put together here. Left edge goes to Notre Dame. He did come in for a visit, but somehow Notre Dame swept in there and stole him right from under us. There is no visits to schedule for these guys. You can see the punters and the kickers. We're trying to grab them. I've got at least one kicker signed here. We've already signed a punter, but I went and I found a couple of more guys that we might look to shift around. So at least we have a backup. If one of them gets hurt, we won't have a kicker out there punting 25 yards every time. Iron Bowl time, baby. It's in Alabama. Oh, the atmosphere. It's the first time in several seasons that we actually have the Iron Bowl. We faced Auburn in the postseason. We faced them in a conference title. We faced them in the playoffs. First time in a while that we've actually had the Iron Bowl. Getting that static in my headphones again. Auburn's first drive, they punt, 57-yard punt. Very nice. Ole Miss defeats Mississippi State in fashion. Auburn has been a very good football team in seasons past. They were a good team last year when we faced them. Roll, Tide, roll. Get there, baby. Oh, Hawker! There we go. I don't know if Hawker will stay one more season. I don't know if we're going to stay one more season. Oh. Roll, Tide, roll. Rick's up the middle. He strikes first. Auburn drives, gets a field goal. Gonna start playing in on the run. I couldn't get that pass off. So, you know, you heard me say, I don't know if I'll be here. I've kind of had a pull to take our coach and move him to a smaller school. Just to get back to that small school feel. Coach Gerard Parker, we started him out at Troy, and we took Troy through the Sun Belt. We took them through the American Conference, and we moved them to the SEC, and we built that program up. And it was a grind. It was a lot of fun. And we won some national titles at Troy, and it was a great thing. And then I left. I came to Alabama because Alabama had fallen on hard times. Alabama is my alma mater. They fell on hard times. They were not in the playoffs. It was just terrible. So we left Troy, we went to Alabama, and we have built them back into a dynasty. I mean, we've won a national championship every year at Alabama except for one. So I've kind of done what I wanted to do here, but now I've got this feel of let's go find the next challenge. Let's go find a program out west, a Mountain West program or something like that, and see if we can rebuild it. And the pull for that just hasn't popped up yet. I haven't seen that program that I want to go take just yet. But it's going to happen eventually. Boise State was a pull, but they're in the Pac-12. I want something in the group of 5. To go and make a difference. And it would be completely different recruiting. We'd be recruiting more out west. Back to that regional recruiting feel. This is a national recruiting feel here. And be able to go to a place where maybe I can bring in a superstar freshman who doesn't want to pack and leave at the drop of a hat. Cashman one-on-one, safeties right on the hash. Safety goes. We're going to go. That didn't work out too well. So, yeah, so we'll see what this offseason brings. Perhaps there's a program that comes seeking us and we take a step away, you know. Holding. A good run there. That's a 7-yard gain, and they kind of blitz too. So 7-yard gain on a blitz, I'll take that all day long. Oh, dude. We are up 14-0. Or 14-3, excuse me. Them on their side of the 50, but Auburn is a good team. Auburn has a football team. Auburn's a good interception. All right, they have a football team. You know, they got a football team. Got wide. Juke, make a miss. There we go. 3 carries, 35 yards. We'll take that. He took that guy with him. Oh, he's in for a rushing touchdown. That's his 10th of the season. Hopeful that pushes him up that Heisman list. I mean, another interception. This defense. Ricks right up the middle, touchdown. That easy. Boom. What's crazy is I don't know how Snelling did not end up. We're going to do this. Safety goes that way. Going to roll out and we're going to just take off. And 2-minute warning. 5 carries, 66 yards, a touchdown. We are all about building our quarterback, Denson, building his Heisman resume. Excellent run. Over 100 yards for Ricks. Oh, my God, Percy Denson. Bruised hand. Okay, he'll come back soon. Okay. Hyde, we'll let Hyde get out there. Hyde has been the start or been the backup. He knows how to run this offense. Go ahead, let Hyde get out there and play. We even let Hyde throw. And Denson's back out there. Okay. It's another touchdown, baby. Auburn. Put one on the board. Okay. Let that clock run. Let that clock run. I ain't even worried. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. 35-10. Let it run. Let it run. Let it run. 141 rushing yards. Let it run. Halftime. Yeah, just let that go out the back. That's all good. It's all good. Texas A&M, nice win over Colorado. Ricks! Oh, got pulled up short. $1,600 rushing yards this season. Surprising, not even close to beating Alabama's season rushing record. Not even close. Boop. Got to hit our tight end, man. He's on the short list to win an award. The Mackey Award. That's it. The Mack. Another interception. The Mackey Award. Let's throw that away. Oh, incomplete. That's all right. You know, we are going to let our boy kick a field goal. As he probably will not be our starting kicker next year, I'll tell you that much. One more touchdown, and we will pull the starters. Dropped it. Four catches, 33 yards, 2 touchdowns should lock up that John Mackey Award. Oh, so close. Oh. And he's in. And with that, you all know what time it is. Just going to let the backups finish the game. I do want to go take a look at these defensive stats because that looks absolutely phenomenal. Hyde got in and played. 533 total yards of offense. Denson, 10 of 16, 190, 3 touchdowns, but he also had 6 carries, 74 yards and a touchdown. 228 rushing yards for Rickson, 3 touchdowns. Hawker, 108 for 1. There's our tight end for 2 touchdowns, 3 receptions. 2 interceptions there by the strong safety hybrid. Corner and corner for the other interceptions. Sacks. Snelling with just a half. That's not going to get you to the national career record. Close, but not quite. Even if Snelling chooses to leave, we kind of do have his heir apparent on the team, so. All right. No signees. Red Wine with his 2 picks wins SEC Defensive Player of the Week. It's Tennessee. It's our rematch. We faced off against the Volunteers earlier in the season. for the third Saturday in October. We may go, and if we stay in the SEC, we may go and make some changes where we maintain. Nothing we can do here. We may make some changes where they maintain a protected rivalries, and so we can continue to play Auburn and Tennessee every season. I would like that, honestly, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Nothing to be done in recruiting. We got players of the week. We're going to jump right ahead, and we'll take a look at all the other conference games, all the other conference title games. We're in a battle with Ohio State. Ohio State already got the number one receiver. Why are they coming after this guy too? That's so frustrating. Let's go take a look at it. I had a wide receiver that Ohio State already took. Okay, nope. We are fixing this immediately. So I'm not sure. This is a big question for everyone out there. Hard sell, soft sell. I get maximum influence 4 ups or 5 ups. Is there a big difference? I'm going to stick with soft sell. I've done hard sell a couple of times and it didn't work. I've done soft sell a couple of times and it didn't work. There it is. That's what we're doing. So there's 4 ups. Another 4 ups. So that's 8. 3 ups. 11. 1 more up. 2 ups. 13. 2. 3, that's 5. 4, it's 9. The other 4 is 13. 13 ups. So I should have maxed out as much as I can. Everybody else I look good with. I don't know why I'm in a battle with Ohio State over this guy. I like him, 6'2", 195. He's got 87 speed. He's got that press pro in the 50-50 and the winning time already. And Ohio State already took the number 1 receiver in the class, number 1 player overall. Let's go to Heisman Watch. We're in the last week for voting. Denson remains where he remains. Garnes moved up. I want to look at his player card. I want to see his complete stats. So, only the 1 pick. Very impressive. Very impressive. 70% completion. Nice. 37 touchdowns. Okay. 2.5 yards carried, 10 rushing touchdowns. Come to our guy. Okay, let's take a look. 6 interceptions. Okay. 70% completion. 3,500 yards. 239.9. 7.3 yards a carry and 10 rushing touchdowns. What was Garnes's passer rating? Ours was 239.9. 170.7. It's because we got more touchdowns? Like, same amount of rushing touchdowns, but we've certainly got more. We've got a much better average. Like, we have big play potential. And, who's this guy? New Mexico State. 96 overall at New Mexico State. Where have you played? Only at New Mexico State. Wow. 31 touchdowns. 3 picks. 165 points. That's 67%. What's your rushing look? Oh my God. Senior Redshirt has played all of his playing years at New Mexico State, and he hasn't left. This is my point to my whole argument. This guy is a 93 overall, 96 with his coach pushing him up. He has been a 4-year starter. Looks phenomenal. He's done a great job and never left New Mexico State. Meanwhile, I have a quarterback who never touched the field. Playing time was not his worry. He didn't care about playing time. And suddenly, when the offseason comes, playing time matters, and he leaves and goes to Ohio State. But then you got this guy. He's not even capped. He's a 3-star. I don't get it. I don't get this game. I don't understand it. I don't get it. We're facing off against Tennessee. I don't think there's anything for me to do in recruiting. I don't think I can change anything. Can I change anything? I don't really care to change anything this week. I fixed this a little bit. It all looks fine to me. Big game right here. Last game for us to make a, make a case for Denison. We'll see what happens. But I can't believe there's a guy at New Mexico State who's so great. His overall doesn't match the place the university he's at. But he never packs up and leaves. He loves it there. And you think about it. You're like, okay, in high school, we drafted him, and he likes the atmosphere. He likes the dry air of New Mexico. And so it's like, oh, okay, that makes sense why he would stay. I draft a guy, I keep saying draft. I recruit a guy to come to Alabama who's a quarterback who goes, I like championship contenders. And I went, that's great because we're winning a national championship almost every freaking season. He goes, that's amazing. And we go win a national title. And in the offseason, it's like, man, isn't it great you have a ring? And he goes, I want to play. And you're like, I'm sorry, what? I want to play. I'm not playing. I don't like it. I'm going to go to Ohio State because I want to play. I thought you liked winning a ring. I do. So I'm going to go to Ohio State so I can go win a ring. You just won one. Yeah, but I want to play. Meanwhile, the guy at New Mexico State lost their conference title game. That just popped across the bottom. TCU lost the Big 12 to Colorado. Tulane, Florida Atlantic facing each other in the American. Michigan State, Ohio State. Pittsburgh, Clemson, the ACC is just a powerhouse conference. Central Michigan defeats New Mexico State for Conference USA. Why is New Mexico State in the Conference USA? It's crazy. He's in. Touchdown, 11 rushing touchdowns. Tennessee drives down, scores a field goal. Whoa. Oh, I waited too long. Our defense cannot get the job done. It's probably the first time this season we are losing. It's going to be a tough game. I'm going to have to hone in here. You got that one. Bing. No. Oh, 57. Go, big boy. Go, big boy. That is the one problem I have with Dennison. When he doesn't have his feet set, he will throw the ball a little bit high. And so we've got Hawker out there who's a little guy, 5'10". So it's hard for him to jump up and catch those balls. He's in. What's great is that Georgia kind of got blocked out of this game. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. That's a first down. Let's go, baby. Nice. Ricks is in. Touchdown, baby. Let's go. This may be one of those teams that nobody wins a big time award simply because everybody is so great. Oh. Ooh, that didn't work out too well. Bum, 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 bum. I kind of like the stadium music that's in this game. It's pretty nice. Oh, so close. 4th and inches. He's across. Touchdown, baby. Woo-hoo! All right. I mean, this is it to see if Denson can go win himself a Heisman. He has to be absolutely phenomenal. He has to be unstoppable. He's doing pretty good, but I don't know if he's winning himself the Heisman here. All right, he's down. Let's call timeout. Got one more timeout. Get ourselves in field goal range. There we go. We'll take that last time out. Let's kick the field goal, go up 31-10 into the half. Kicker misses. Great. Tennessee drives down and scores. This is still a game, ladies and gentlemen. It's still a game. Even with a loss, Tennessee will probably, most likely, still be in the college football playoff. So, with a win, this would be positioning for them. You dropped it. Wow. No blocking on that one. Holy cow. Benson is having a good game. Or Denson. Denson, I don't know. We're not pulling them. No backups in this game, baby. No backups in this game. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. 229 passing yards, 147 rushing yards. Denson putting Alabama on his back. Trying to prove that he deserves the Heisman Trophy. Ba, 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 ba. Incomplete. Whoopsie. That was all on me. That was terrible. Tennessee drove down. They scored. Okay. Tight end caught it. No. Oh, that was terrible. That probably lost him the Heisman right there. All right, that is the final timeout for Tennessee. And we'll take a knee. That's your ball game, folks. All right, folks, that's it. Let's try to get to the end, see what happens. Does our boy get the Heisman? I doubt he does. That interception probably hurt his chances. SEC champions, no surprise there. Oh, Ohio State. How did he get Offensive Player of the Week? SEC Offensive Player of the Week. That makes sense. Ohio State gets the wide receiver. Greedy sons of guns. Corner's coming to Alabama. Wait, how are we in a battle with Texas? Hyde is already upset again. I didn't get to play enough, coach. Percy Denson wins Walter Camp Award. The Maxwell. The Heisman! We did it! By God, we did it! Yes! Percy Denson wins the Heisman. We have gone quarterback, running back, and wide receiver 3 years in a row. Ricks wins the Doak Walker. Oh. No. Oh. Oh, Denson misses out on the Davy O'Brien Award. Snelling misses out on the Benartke Award. It's 17 sacks. 34 tackles, 17 assists, 23 for a loss. Guy had a few more tackles. Come on, man. Same here. How many interceptions? 4. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Rick Stokewalker. Oh, you can't beat that. You can't beat that. Okay. Hawker ends with almost 1,300 yards, 20 touchdowns compared to the winner who had 11. Come on. One other guy had 20. Lombardi. Snelling, Haddad. How many? 11 sacks for Haddad, 17 for Snelling. Because he had more tackles? Really? Oh, he had a lot more yards. He had more receptions. Oh, terrible stuff. Let's take a look at the All-Americans. Yeah, definitely. Left tackle, right tackle, Lampkin. And he's been injured. Snelling, thank you. First team All-American. Second team tight end, thank you. Left tackle, okay. Strong safety, thank you. Freshman. Nobody. Grubbs, wide receiver, tight end, okay. Lots of first team, okay. Let's go to early National Signing Day. How did we do? Star development wide receiver, we'll take that. Impact quarterback. Star development quarterback, we'll take that. Elite right tackle. Star free safety. Impact, normal. Star halfback. Impact for a kicker, that's pretty good. Normal. Impact. Star free safety. Impact. Star right edge. Impact. Star right tackle. Okay. Impact on this guy. Impact on the corner. Nobody else. All right. Not a bad recruiting class. I'm not overly excited about it. Let's look at these job offers. Nope. We go to the very next week. Hyde, once again, upset about playing time. We face USC in the Sugar Bowl. Not a big surprise there. We've played them before. Oh, let's take a look at the back. USC got rid of Tennessee for us. Thank you. Clemson defeated Central Michigan. They face Ohio State. Michigan defeated Miami. They faced Notre Dame. Georgia beat Texas A&M. They faced Pittsburgh. Final opportunity for us to be swayed away. Central Michigan head job. Not interested. Nothing that interests me. There's Stanford, the Pac-12 that is out west, but not interested. Apparently, Gerard Parker is an alma mater to Stanford, so that could be an that could be an interesting storyline. Oh, it's a 2.5-star program, so it would be difficult to rebuild. Ooh, buddy. Dan Lanning just left. Program builder. Oh, that's hard. That's hard to pass up on. That is so hard to pass up on because of the storyline. But it does take you to the Pac-12, which is a Power 5 conference, and I'm not interested in. I'm in a Power 5 conference right now. I've been in one. I want to go back to a small school. We're not going. We're not going. It is what it is. I'm not leaving. It's too prestigious. Not going to do it. There's a big game coming up here. We're going to take on USC, who, if we went to Stanford, we played them pretty regularly. But I'm not going to, no, not going to Stanford. I don't care if it's Gerard Parker's alma mater. We're not going. I want a smaller school. I want something. And the smaller schools have been there. But I'm not interested. We're going to have the college football playoff when you come back next time. We did complete Heisman winner. We've got a great quarterback, great running back, great team, some great players. Let's take one look here. How close is our edge rusher to that national sacks leader? 59.5 sacks, 59.5. 59.5. What's the record? I know it's in the 60s. Records 62. We're 2.5 away from tying. 3 away from taking it. Woo! We're so close. We are so close. We can do it. We can do it. But that's for next time. It's your buddy. It's your pal, Mr. Nice Guy. I'll catch you later.